I came in with rain on my cuffs, a folder of names in my hand. The guard at the door had a smile like a stamp and pointed me into the stand. There were trophies asleep in the glass, and flowers gone paper and pale. A mirror that held every version of me like smoke in a courthouse veil. I saw my own shoes on the floor by a carpet of velvet and dust. Every head turned slow as a field of reeds when the wind is forgotten to trust. And I felt so small in that gold-edged hall, but the silence knew me, it spoke my call. I'm standing in the house of fame, standing in the house of fame, where every bright face says my name, says my name. But all I want is the creak after thaw, the old blue jacket on the back of a chair. I'm standing in the house of fame, and my heart still lives over there. There was a boy in a red paper crown selling apologies in a tray. A woman with stars in her braided black hair who laughed like she'd walked from a play. A trumpet of sunlight broke through, caught on the edge of a vase. It made every shadow look borrowed and thin, like a secret with chalk on its face. I touched the wall and it carried a chill, like a winter in somebody's song. And all of the portraits were leaning close, as if I were where they belong. And I heard my name like a braided flame, but the sound kept pulling away from the frame. Standing in the house of fame, standing in the house of fame, where every bright face says my name, says my name. But all I want is the creak after thaw, the old blue jacket on the back of a chair. I'm standing in the house of fame, and my heart still lives over there. If I ever leave, let me leave with my hands still smelling like cedar and rain. Let the velvet doors close behind me like a field learning its own name again. I don't need the whole sky applauding, just a porch light and somebody near. A chipped yellow mug in the window and a voice that says you made it here. I'm standing in the house of fame, standing in the house of fame, where every bright face says my name, says my name. But all I want is the creak after thaw, the old blue jacket on the back of a chair. I'm standing in the house of fame, and my heart still lives over there. So I bow to the room and the rafters, I let the gold fall through my hands. I came for a crown, found a weathered home in the shape of where I began. Standing in the house of fame, says my name, and my heart still